Hey guys, so I'm back at Niangua from the very top of my campground. I just walked down here to eat my hard-boiled egg for breakfast and drink my coffee. I rescued their picnic table when I was out here kayaking to it yesterday. I tied a line. So last night this picnic table was in front of the tree, and today it's pulled very tightly to behind it. So yay, I saved a picnic table, which is only right because I totally bothered them until they brought it down to me a couple nights, I guess 3 nights ago now. And the river's way back down, so you can see Standing Rock again. Over there somewhere. There it is. Yep. And I totally want to float this river with Cameron. I want him to come down. He's got a 10-foot kayak. I have an 8-foot one, and I have a 5-foot kayak. I'm wanting to do a 2-day trip and use the 5-foot kayak as kind of like a pack mule. And I want to float from Riverfront Campground all the way to the lead mine conservation area. I just think it'd be so cool. I don't know if it's going to happen though, because it's still very, very flooded. We'll have to see. It seems like there's still a lot of debris. So my tree moved. This giant tree that was kind of like at the side of my campground here is now behind it where my tent would have been. So that's crazy. And then last night I was up watching the sunset and it was gorgeous, and my hyperlapse on my tablet failed and I was a little bummed about that, but I still got some cute pictures of the sunset, and something just like hit me while I was up there that said, Laura, you need to go back. And because one of the roads, I was taking like the last bridge that wasn't flooded to get to the sunset last night, and it's kind of a cut through through Hidden Valley Outfitters, and so I don't know, something hit me and said, hey, you need to head back to camp. And so I did, and when I got to the bridge, water was just cresting it. And last night this river was up 11 feet, and I've never seen it at 11 feet. And I came back to the campground, and the campground was totally hauling picnic tables up to the top of the hill. And there's a creek that runs through like the middle of the field of the campground, and it was rising as well. Like water had backed up and moved into the creek. And so I was so sad. Oh my gosh, they came over because I had this spot with my own private boat ramp to the flooded area. They came over and they're like, we're sorry, but you have to move because if this creek floods, you won't be able to get your car over. I was literally the last one until I packed up my camp and moved back up the hill. And I was the last one camping down here when I got back, and luckily I was able to call Riverfront, and I was like, oh my gosh guys, I totally was at a sunset and wasn't here for you guys to tell me. Now it's 10:30 at night and I'm packing up camp to move to the top of the hill, but I have these 2 kayaks and the extra huge chair, and I can't fit them in my car. Is there any way you can send a kid down with a truck to help me? And thank goodness they did. And so my floorboard of my Miata got a little wet last night, just on the driver's side. It was definitely deeper water than I normally would have driven through. Like if I had seen that water just on like a day to go somewhere that I didn't need to get to, totally would have backed up and not driven through it. But this was one of those situations where I had no choice in the matter, which was kind of cool and exciting and adrenaline junkie like. But I made it through, and I decided when I got to the top of the hill that I was like, okay, I know there's a 30% chance of rain, so I'll just go ahead and camp under their picnic shelter. And I asked the guy, and he was totally fine with it. And so that was nice. And I woke up around 9 this morning, and it was sprinkling the temperature had dropped like drastically. So I put on my Rainfly more for insulation purposes than anything else, because I've got like a metal roof over my tent right now, which is so nice. So nice. And I slept until 11:30. And I like never sleep that late, and I had a really strange dream. But I think it was a teaching. And so I woke up at 11:30 and I made my egg and I ate my leftovers from last night that I didn't finish and made some coffee. And I packed up my day pack and my little walking stick and my coffee, and I came back down to my special spot. So I'm gonna have my egg. I love this stuff. If anyone knows where you can get this, it's chili lime. Here we go. It's a chili lime seasoning called Twangers. I really like it on my eggs. It's probably not that great for you. It's got a lot of salt in it, but I just love the flavor. I'm almost out. So if anyone knows where this stuff is, let me know. And that's about it. My plans for the day are just to hopefully watch this river keep going down, because I really want to float it tomorrow. So you guys are having a great day, and thanks for all your support. Don't forget to click that subscribe button. Remember to say it that time. And have a great day.